Hello, hello, welcome back to Fallout 2, featuring me and some dudes. So on the break, lol robot found me that quote. So I'm gonna read it to you. Regarding violence, this is from Unknown Armies, which is one of my favorite role-playing games of its era. It's a game about postmodern magic, where you play like a magician or an avatar, someone who's like trying to obtain magical power, but it's all very like modern in the way that it approaches magic. So you're not like a wizard casting fireball spells. You're like a chaos mancer or whatever, and you're building up charges by being chaotic, right? So okay, so here's the quote. So this is the combat chapter. It starts like this: somewhere out there, someone who had loving parents, watched clouds on a summer's day, fell in love, lost a friend, is kind to small animals, and knows how to say please and thank you. And yet somehow the two of you are going to end up in a dirty little room with one knife between you, and you're going to have to kill that human being. It's a terrible thing. Not just because he's come to the same realization and wants to survive just as much as you do, meaning he's going to try and puncture your internal organs or set off a cascading trauma effect that ends with you voiding your bowels, dying alone, and removed from everything you ever loved. No, it's a terrible thing because somewhere along the line you could have made a different choice. You could have avoided that knife, that room, and maybe even found some kind of common ground between the two of you. Or at least you might have divvied up some turf and left each other alone. That would have been a lot smarter, wouldn't it? Even dogs are smart enough to do that. Now you're staring into the eyes of a fellow human being, and in a couple of minutes one of you is going to be vomiting to the rhythm of a fading heartbeat. The survivor's going to remember this night for the rest of his or her life. And then it goes on to talk about 6 ways to stop a fight. So it's really cool because it's, you know, it's about, yeah, it's about the idea in that game that violence is a thing. There are rules for violence, but you don't have to use them, which I think is just super interesting. They're you know, they're there to resolve violence when it comes up, but the game, like, obviously from that quote you can see, like, pushes players away from the idea that violence is a necessary solution. You know, you can still be a murder hobo, but the game reflects that quote very well. Alright, so let's see what's going on. So this is the Cat's Paw. It's a brothel, it looks like. A rando prostitute on the corner. Everything's really dark here. I'm gonna wait until morning. I'm gonna turn the brightness, the gamma, up on my monitor maybe, because I keep having to change to day to be able to see what's going on. So the Desperado. It's a casino, I guess. Ah, there we go. Reno. Biggest little city in the world. I wonder why it's called New Reno. I mean, it's still just Reno. It's not like they built it somewhere else. Okay, well, I'm going to go into this casino and we'll ask around. I'm going to do some video game behaving. I'm going to go into each town and just talk to people, or into each building in the town and just talk to people and see kind of what's going on. This appears to be a crack house. Or crack den of some variety, and I'm going to avoid it because there's probably nothing in there I need to do. Let's go into the Cat's Paw here and go check it out. The one before you is stunningly beautiful. How do you know, game? How do you know what I think is beautiful? As you address her, she looks up from work and smiles. Ah, new face. I'm Miss Kitty. Of course you are. Welcome to the Cat's Paw. What's your pleasure today? Actually, I'd like to ask you some questions. Answers might cost you, though. I'd like to hook up one of my friends here. Of course. Which one? Vic. Trader Vic. Like the tiki bar. Cassidy here. I think it's been a while. Bone Nose here, if you catch my drift. Hey. What? Jesus Christ, it's terrible. Let's buy Cassidy some. Let's buy him some love. Here you go. What? Why? What the hell? Where did she go? Did you see that? Just like ran out. That's awesome. I guess that's Cassidy in there. Okay. Let me ask you some questions. No, I don't want to ask you some questions. All right. So Cassidy is having a good time in there. That's nice. Now watch me go get in a gunfight and need him. Alright, so there are a lot of like chem dealers and rando junkies and prostitutes. I think because we're outside the... Technically outside the city. Mordino's men? Okay, alright. Little Jesus Mordino. Oh, little Jesus. Alright. Don't fuck with the Jesus. Nice little Jesus, not big Jesus. Alright. Any Mordino? I think too much Jet Holmes. There's a new Reno and Reading. What do you mean about Reading? Like miners like to fly. Okay, I get it. So they like Jet. Bunch of Chem Reliance. First days of Jet they were. Where's the Jet come from? It comes from here, man. Make it. I wonder what Jet's made out of. We don't always have Jet. Somewhere else, this kid. You took a look and said you could do better. Who is this kid? Yeah, Myron, huh? I can see where this quest is going. Like, I can either buy in, or I can take off. Yeah, I can take off, and I can fix the Jet problem. Everybody got questions. Looking for a job. Don't look too strong. Alright, jerk off. Fine. So where are these guys? Just some Mordino men. This guy didn't really have a job for me. What's on tap? Let's see what this guy has. Nothing. This is a severely jet-heavy town. Alright. Nabros asked, I've ragged a lot on the contrivances of looting houses, talking to every NPC, but what game can I think of that have mechanics that produce humanized behavior as a function of the gameplay, rather than intentional RPing on the part of the players? Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like the easy fix is just focus the game on one thing, right? Being like, this is the story. Kind of like, you know, Walking Dead or whatever do, where they're like, this is the thing, you do the thing, you don't wander around. Like, sandbox games, by definition, you have to find your own adventure, and, you know, you see it developing as game development continues, and that people are like, okay, this is a series of games where you have your main quest, and yes, you have the side quests, but, you know, you don't have to follow those. So that's, I mean, that's how things work, right? Normally in sort of mainstream games. Alright, so there's some kind of porn studio here. I can't even imagine, like, I don't even want to delve too far into this stuff, because this game, I have a feeling, doesn't really handle, like, sex work very well. But hey, whatever, let's go and have a conversation. Corsican Brothers, bodyguards. Are you the new fluffer? What's that? I mean, I know, but my character... Yeah, I don't want chips. Chips. Oh, I guess that's what they pay in, you know. I don't want to do that. Thanks. I guess the idea here is that the game... Like, if you say yes, you get pulled into the, like, porn universe and end up... you know, like, it's the Hollywood, like, kid goes to Hollywood to try to make it big and ends up getting suckered into the porn industry, blah, 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 that whole thing. Maybe I'll come back and explore that later. But for right now, I think I'll keep looking around. So this is a fighting gym. There's, like, boxers here now. I guess this is the thing where I could join and, like, fight some boxers. I love that they all look like Balrog from Street Fighter. That's funny. I don't see any named NPCs here, so I think I'm just gonna get a lot of, yeah, a lot of that text. You see a cute little person. Who are you? Oh, Stuart Little. Okay. I'm Gregory. No, I'm not looking to box. You don't look like you have the frame for it. Yeah, I definitely don't. I'm too small for that action. I wish I could use Sulik in this case and be like, yeah, go ahead and fight. Alright, so here's another club, which on first glance actually I thought was the same club as before. I thought I hadn't left the screen. Let's go check this one out. Who am I looking for again? I'm trying to find Mr. Bishop. And I'm trying to find somebody else for the air purifier, whose name I can't remember. Let's just wander around and talk to some people. A comedian in a cage. That's clever. Who's the old fellow I saw? I mean, Old Man McGee. Okay. Yeah, not really feeling like I want to talk to any of these people. This is Bishop's place, though, so maybe he's upstairs. Yeah, I have the car, but I think it's stolen. I can figure that. I'll figure that quest out later. Mrs. Bishop. I hope that the Bishop in this game is the Bishop from X-Men. I hope it's a time-traveling dude. What's your name, stranger? Never mind, you bored as I am? Yes. I got some jet. You want to fly? God, do I want to do jet? Say no to drugs, kids. You new or something? Mental Bishop. My dad is head of family bishop. Your dad is head of family bishop. That's not why I'm going anywhere. All sorts of things. Okay, so I pissed her off. Let's go talk to her dad. Where the hell is her dad? I would really like to resolve. Whoa. What is back there? That looks like a thing I want. But first, before I rob the place, let's go talk to the bishop. Yeah, we're Bishop from Alien. Yeah. Alright, so I have an excuse to go see this guy, so that allows me upstairs. I'm going to put my gun away, just in case. Empty swimming pool. Oh, what is this? Oh, he's in the room. Okay. I still look like one of them tribals. How? How do I look like a tribal? Explain this to me. Do we all look like Glenn Danzig? I don't understand. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go have tea and cake with the vicar. Here you go. Opens briefcase. It's from more. Alright, so it checks out. Thank you for you. Coming here with a bad rep. A quick trip to the sky. Well, like I get to fly on a plane? That's so exciting. I haven't even discussed payment yet. Where do you know more from? Trying to play politics among the tribe? That boy missed his calling. I met him in Vault City, spreading the word. For all his preaching, Tomcat Moore can't step off his soapbox. Another NCR boy. Yeah, my work's gotta get done. They call me to make sure things get delivered. Politics. You ain't NCR, are you? Tomcat's the only one of them I can stand for the moment. I'm just a traveler. This briefcase was worth it. I wonder what... Oh, some of that precious tech. I wonder what they gave him. Say, do you have any other jobs lined up? This problem in NCR. Weston has a big mouth and needs to be shut. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Doesn't have to look like he's aced. Don't do anything that smells like a hit. Because that's the way it has to be done. What's your problem? Do some mumbo jumbo. Mix up some poisonous plants. This guy's a racist. Alright. I need to know more about Weston. Where can I find him? He's got a ranch in NCR. Okay. You got any kin? So ranch hands? Okay, sure. I mean, I'll take the quest, but yeah, I get it. I heard you. I've never had this conversation. You don't worry about me. You just have money for me. Okay, cool. So I've taken this on, but obviously I'm gonna go and talk to. I'm gonna go talk to that guy. Yeah, I'll talk to that guy when I get there, and I'll see if I can negotiate my way out of that deal. I wonder what this guy has. Let's save spam this guy and see. Let's see if I can steal anything good from him. Super stim packs, some bullets, and $100. Yeah, I stole $100 from the king of town. Alright, well, for being rude to me, I'm going to rob you. I'm going to steal all your shit. You jerk off. I'll do your mission, but I'm not going to do it without... I was going to steal that door. Yeah, good move, Adam. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take whatever I can get my hands on. I assume that these items are in this room. Yeah, what do we got? No, I don't want to go up the stairs. Oh, God! Some 10mm ammo. I guess I gotta stand closer to it so that it highlights it. Yeah. Oh, it's just leather armor. That's boring. Leather armor, combat jacket. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, well, I guess I could sell it. So these all look like goons. Maybe I'll go talk to Mrs. Bishop while I'm here. I like low-cut dress made out of gold gecko skin. You notice how this is the hot lady model? B.R. Jennings, Adam, which kigurumi would you wear? Little known fact, I already own one. Dodger and I have the same kigurumi. Alright, so I think I should be the one asking the question. Leslie Ann Bishop, husband's head of the Bishop family. I am Grigori. What can you tell me about the Bishop family? Sounds as if your marriage isn't as good as it could be. In addition, my daughter has learned what being a woman means in New Reno. Okay, this is interesting. I want to see how she replies. Angela's become quite the little tramp. Oh, okay, like mother, like... Alright, so... I kind of see... That's interesting that that's the way that they went with that. So I guess she's implying that you can't get by as a woman in New Reno without also, like, whoring your same out in some way. So that's interesting. Add some other questions. Yeah, we know about that. What about Mr. Bishop? Contemptible other qualities. Leave that to your imagination. Is that all? I guess so. Hold on, you seem to be new in town. Could you join me for a drink? We can discuss New Reno. Sure, that sounds nice. She comes over and starts caressing you. Okay, so I gotta decide if I'm gonna have sex with Mrs. Bishop. Well, she is the hot lady model. And I don't really like Mr. Bishop. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, girl. You have my consent. Let's do this. It's not the best. It's not the greatest. But for a brief moment of your turbulent lives, you and Mrs. Bishop forget the cruelty of the world and lose yourselves in each other. Aw, that's sweet. What do you want to do now? Tell me about your husband. Oh, she doesn't want to. Okay. Alright, then how about... No, she fell asleep. Okay, well, that was interesting. I'm gonna... Did I get anything for that? Was there any, like... No, you don't get XP or any of that stuff. I wonder what determines if she decides to want to sleep with you or not. Yeah. Also, yeah, look at her. She's just, like, zonked. What you got, girl? Can I not steal from you? See Mrs. Bishop. Oh, I cannot get there. I don't know. Well, that was weird and awkward. Well, combination safe. Can I pick the safe, the combination safe? Oh, I might be able to. I know it's locked. Lockpick. Though, I saw it. Didn't we catch that? $74.28. There you go, Kerclink. Oh yeah, give me all your jewels. I will take everything. Go on, take everything. Wait, maybe I should close this. Can I close it? I know it won't matter. I know this game doesn't care. All right, I feel like I've gotten my fill of revenge. Done Weston yet? I didn't do Weston, but I did just have sex with your wife. I have a few things to take care of. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, strange situation here. Yeah, she doesn't have anything good. Alright, well that was fun. I got a new quest that I probably won't, like, do in the traditional way, but I also, yeah, I also got a ton of money, so that's fun. I need to go find a store, or like a merchant, where I can offload some of this, this gear for money. Because so far nobody's got money. Yeah, can I wear these? Can I wear this necklace? Just wear it, go up to him. Hey, handsome. How's it going? You like my necklace? Oh, Salvatore's bar. I wonder if Crusher's in here. Crusher's a super mutant. Hello, my name is Crusher. I'm a Shadowrunner. What's your poison, pal? Okay, that's a good deal. What's your poison, pal? Okay, that's a good deal. Get out of here, you useless NPC. I don't even know what the moral of this story is, Alrath. You know, just go back to the Russian fairy tale thing. The moral of the story is, if people are mean to you, you're justified putting them in a bag and drowning them in the river. So what was that other thing that I was doing here? I'm trying to fix the Broken Hills Purifier. So I think I'm just gonna try to remember, what's the name of the archives? Do I have? No, these are just video archives. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, right. Renesco was the guy's name. Okay. All right. So Renesco is Salvatore. Oh, wow. You see Renesco's pharmacy. Brilliant. Okay, let's go into the pharmacy. Ew, this is a gross pharmacy. I don't like it. It's creeping me out. What kind of pharmacy has beds on the floor? Who are you? Who are you? Just jolly old St. Nick, you cranially challenged halfwit. Look, I'm gonna let your comments slide. Name's Renesco. Just tell me what it is you want, you. Hell, whatever you are. Oh, good. You look like one of those sun-worshipping primates under all that getup. I hate you. I hate you, old man. Someday I'm gonna kill every racist in this game. I'm gonna come back in my power armor and destroy all of you. That's all I want. Alright, looking for some mine parts. I need the parts. You could help me. $100. Fine. Thanks. Did I ever tell you about my village? I think you'd like Arroyo. Why am I doing this? I think you'd like Arroyo. It's a peaceful village except for the plants possessed by evil spirits, and of course the Temple of Trials filled with those deadly spear traps and the man-eating giant ants. And sometimes when the elder gets upset at little things like, I ignored my vow celibacy and snuck out with Renya, whose legs crushed with strengths of 1,000 snakes, the Arroyo Canyon. It was like yesterday. Renya's body glowed like silver in the moonlight when she knelt down. And hey, you know what? You might like the elder. She's about your age. Did I mention Arroyo was founded by my ancestor, the Holy Vault Dweller? He made a legendary journey from the south after defeating a great evil. Now I am the deliverer of my tribe, chosen to search for the Holy Gek. Yo, wow. He knows about the Gek. Garden of Eden Creation Kit comes with a basic replicator unit, holodisk reader, selections from the Library of Congress, and a little pen flashlight. I imagine this guy being played by Al Brooks. Yes. But my village is having trouble with crops. Sure could do that easy if you could find one. NCR Vault City. Everyone's still self-righteous bastards could point you if they speak slowly. And I know this already. Never mind then. Alright. Nah. I don't know if you can see this. Thanks, Bug. Give Renesco caps 100. Exposing the code. Alright, so he's got a blue condom. He's got $542 and a bunch of other medical shit. So I'm gonna try and offload some of his gear here. Let's sell him some of my stolen goods. 13, huh? Anything else? Well, let's take it down. Alrighty. Okay. That's a good trade. I'm also gonna go and offload some of my stuff. I'm glad I didn't put anything in the trunk of my car. Alright, what do you got? What bonus crap do you have, man? Let's take it from you. That's it for now. Did I have any condoms before my encounter with Mrs. Bishop? No. I mean, I assume that she did, which is sexist of me. It's just as much my responsibility to be in charge of that stuff. But maybe that was the point. Maybe now she's got a little baby chosen one in her. Maybe that's part of my great narrative arc to impregnate the wife of my enemies. Yikes. Alright, so let me try and barter away some more stuff from this guy. Yeah, I gotta think about the future of my baby that I don't have yet. Wow, 1750. That's pretty good. Let's see what else he's got that I might want. Super stim pack. How about all of your stim packs? 3400. Yeah, that'll do. Still needs to give me some more stuff. I don't need these grenades. How much are these worth a piece? 3,000. Yeah, it's this game again, everybody. Okay, that's a good trade. Why was it in green that time? Was it always in green? Yeah, I guess it was. Alright. Also, yeah, good point, chat. Oh man, the ability to manufacture latex condoms. Probably not still a thing, TBH. So they are mad expired. Mad expired. Gross. What's this? Another love hotel? Oh no, it's a church. Interesting. Who's this guy? Father Tully. Okay, he's a drunken monk. Okay, you're useless. That's fine. Yeah, spoiler warning, I'm Liam Neeson from the next game. I'm Liam Neeson. Seriously. Alright, let's go find out that my car is missing and try to track down the car thieves. And then ruin them with bullets. Yeah, I mean, improvised prophylactics. I feel like that'd be a science roll. I mean, they do have, like, animals in this game, so you could use, like, guts and stuff. Welcome to the glittering city of New Reno. My name is Jules. Where's my car, Jules? What? You suddenly got blind? You see my fist, motherfucker? You see it? I just turn like I turn into Samuel L. Jackson when I lose my car. And also his name is Jules. I don't... Alright, brother, I don't know anything about your car. I ain't seen what happened to it. I don't know where it is. That sounds like a load of shit to me. Alright. Well, that's good. All I have to do is call him on it. I've seen some guys take the car. Shut up and tell me where they went. Okay. Pep gas. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick here. Because I think there might be a fight coming up. Aw shit, there's my car. Can I sneak in here anyway? No. Let's try anyway. Okay, Cassidy just runs into the room. The chop shop boys. T-Ray's in the back. This is my car. I want my goddamn car back. I cannot get there. Okay, so would I have to wait and talk to... So they're all talking about how great my car is. Let's go talk to T-Ray here. That car you have in the garage belongs to me. Man, you didn't even know a scrap left lying around. Guess what? Now it's ours. Unless you got an issue with that. Use too much electricity. No, you know what? Let's go, chop shop boy. You are toast. I like how he runs away. Fucking coward. Fuck this. Fuck these guys. Try to take my car. I will not stand for this. Yeah, slowly murder him with your knife. Hey, where are you going? Oh, the grave. That's where you're going. Straight to the grave. Alright, who's next? Who's next on the kill list? Yeah, good shooting, Tex. Oh, his torso. Let me get closer so I can murder him with burst fire, as is my way. Cowards. Get him? Oh, I hit him. That's nice. I heard that one kill him. I didn't see it. So it's nice that the game has given me a quest that I can solve in the way that I want to, and I can be the badass I would like to be, without having to like equivocate. Like I feel like New Reno has given me a couple of opportunities to just be like a tough, badass PC, and not worry about what's happening to like people's opinion of me necessarily. Like these guys deserve to get aced because they stole my car. I'm in the right here. I mean, the punishment may not fit the crime. I should just take it back. But, you know, this is the wasteland, so whatever. I'm going to justify it with bullets. Yeah, take that at the wall. What is this guy even doing? Like, I'm just gonna run away and stand facing the wall and let you murder me slowly. I don't understand. Like... Alright. Is combat over? Did we win? Yeah, we sure did. Go us. Congratulations, team. We are the best. The best at murdering. Whatever, they had it coming. You all saw it. Chat, you saw it. That guy had a knife. What, more? You want... Okay. Alright. I was gonna let you live. Oh well. I tried to be merciful. Y'all saw me end combat. I do not need these sledgehammer and beer. Switchblade. Cool. So, I don't know if there was like another way I was like supposed to resolve this this situation, but honestly, it feels pretty good just acing these dudes. I feel like they had it coming. Oh, yeah. A cosmetics case, a red condom, a shotgun. This guy knows how to party. I will take all this stuff. Thank you. Yeah, choosing when to escalate to direct violence is a thing that I always find is super interesting in games, especially if characters have like triggers for it. Like if you're watching Swan Song, you'll know that I can get Jeff to kill just about any NPC I want to. He has one very specific trigger, and all I have to do is point that trigger out to him, and that's it. So it's kind of neat. To see that develop. He's like the Marty McFly of that campaign. And I kind of like to think about that in games that I play. Like even if I'm just playing, you know, a CRPG. Like what is it that would trigger my character's like willingness to escalate to murder violence? Can I have my car now, please? Yeah. Feels good. Alright, I'm gonna actually go back to Broken Hills now, and let's try and turn in that fix quest. Encounter some mobsters. Where? Oh, over there. Are these the fighty type of mobsters, or the hanging out, talking to me kind of mobsters? Let's talk. Up with any of your valuables. Watch where you're walking. Okay, so this isn't a combat encounter necessarily. They're just hanging out talking to me. They stopped my car for some reason. It's a roadblock. Yeah, I sometimes wonder about the murder trigger, the Sicarian murder trigger, and whether it's like a question of just like straight up stubbornness. In some cases, and honestly, like I don't know how far to push it. Like, what if I were to say, like, yeah, you go into Connor's room one day and you find a bunch of empty Blue Fever vials? You know, would Mr. Sicarian just be like, nope, murdered, kicked out the airlock? Like, at what point does the character stop exhibiting that kind of homicidal behavior? How far do people push You know, so it's an interesting case of like where pushing that escalation. And honestly, like if you see me GM, that's a thing that I like doing. I like putting when characters say like, "Oh, this is what I think," I say, "Really? Here's an example." Like the whole thing. Let's all in chat. Let's all avoid spoilers because not everybody's caught up. But the whole thing with Andoni that happened recently, I wanted to see what Prosper would do when he got orders to ignore the thing that caused what happened, right? So, okay, so protective gear I need. I don't really know. I don't know what kind of protective gear I need. I guess I can use Radex. Yeah, because it's radon. Okay, so Radex. Alright, let's see how much I got. I think I grabbed some before, right? I just have one. Alright, that should do it. I'll save before I go down in the mine to install this thing. So if I die, I die, but I can reload. Alright. Let's dig in. See what's happening. I guess I should actually take that Radex, huh? Before I get all irradiated and fucked up and dead. Apparently if I take drugs, it applies to all my friends, too. Which is nice. Be like, hey guys, you want to hang out? Oh, also I just took a bunch of mescaline. And then everybody would get high for me. Weird hive chemistry. Biot link. Yeah, you know, to go back on the murder trigger thing with Mr. Securian, I think it's interesting, just as a point of commentary on Jeff's role-playing, is like, I wonder, at what level does that trigger turn off? Like, who would it take, who is someone that Mr. Securian is close to enough that he wouldn't just be like, I'm gonna kill this person, you know? It makes me think that, like, I need to introduce... We need to find out characters that Mr. Securian is so close to, and blue fever them. You know, because I like to think like, okay, so you're an extremist in all these circumstances, and you know, it's the same reason that I like playing characters for whom violence is an answer, if not the only answer, because it's like what causes them to get to that point. You know, like. For Dr. Grigori, like, what is it that would make me portray him not killing someone who got in his way? What would be a thing? And hopefully that's hopefully that's a thing that Steven thinks about when he's, you know, he's running the game too. I don't think that my radiation shit is working. I feel like I'm just dying. Stupid drugs that don't work. No, whatever. I've probably got enough stuff to get in and out again. I got enough stim packs. I just load up on stims. Oh, did we get a sub? Do I see a sub? Yeah, Casey3471. Thank you. Thank you for putting your $5 behind hanging out with me. That's super cool. It looks like everybody else is taking damage too. God, I should have made them stay outside. At least they're stim packing themselves. Can I just use this? On that? Oh, I can. Okay, let's get the shit out of here before my friends die of gross poisoning. Also, not being in combat would be super fun, so I could just get out of here and not have to dick around it. You dead yet? Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's maybe hard choices are, and if you've played Dungeon World or any of the games based on the same system as it, Dungeon World is built on that system because it's all about hard choices, right? It's about asking the players to make choices about their character. It's the same reason I like Burning Wheel so much, because Burning Wheel is about saying like, oh, your character believes that? Well, prove it, right? Put action behind your character's beliefs. So for me, it's like those games mechanically support the kind of play that I want, but I'm gonna play that way no matter what, right? Like I'm gonna play that in every game. That's how I play D&D. That's how I play Burning Wheel. The whole situation, like all games appeal to me in that way. So that's kind of how I do, and you can see it when I GM too. At least I try, right? Like Higgs, I find totally fascinating as a character because he pretends to be Han Solo, right? He's like, oh, all I care about is money. I just want money for myself. Money, money, money. And then he just like in secret just gives it away to like Piani or to Wu or whatever. And like that kind of stuff, like characters who are not hypocritical necessarily, though hypocrisy definitely has a factor in it. It's really interesting to see players portray characters that are broad and deep and have a lot of like interesting stuff going on behind the scenes for them. So let's level up. Let's make this character suck slightly less, shall we? I've got 17 skill points. Let's start leveling up my skills in other weapons, because I think I might eventually get some energy weapons. I also want to increase my barter to 70. Bump my outdoorsman up to 50. I feel like I'm doing pretty good on the broadening the skills. Would I max out on these? Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, let's check my quests. Assassinate Weston. Nothing in Broken Hills. Nothing in Gecko. Go to the NCR. Okay, looks like I'm headed for the NCR. So I think that this is as good. Yeah, this is as good a good a thing as any. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pause it up here, and we will see. We'll see how it goes when I get back. See if I can remember literally anything about Fallout 2 in 2 weeks. So again, this is my last stream for a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for attending. I'm going to be on hiatus for a while, 13 days. I'll be back on the 16th. I'm going to do a stream as soon as I get back, and I'm going to post a video talking about the future of channel Adam Coble. So if you're already a sub, thank you so much. You guys are the reasons why I can do this. If you're not a sub, maybe consider it. I know there's not a lot of content yet, but there's going to be, and I promise to tell you all about that stuff. As well, I'm hoping that by the time I get back, I can make an announcement about some other secret stuff. So yeah, if you're not going to PAX, I'll see y'all in 13 days. If you're at PAX, you better come say hi, or I'm gonna cry. I'll cry a little. Single tear for each of you. Otherwise, that, as they say, for today, is that.